I'm Chuck.
And I'm Joel.
Today we are reacting to Traci Lord's
Control.
And
we're trying to figure out what movie these are based off of.
And this is the third one. This is it. We got to make our guesses.
We got to make our guesses at the end and see what we can figure out. We've already decided that it's mid-90s-ish.
Yeah.
You had some ideas formulating. I'm still formulating my ideas, but I like to sum up of yours.
The hard part is I got it. I'm in like 3 or 4.
Yeah, same. And then you added more too, because when you started listing stuff off, I was like, oh wow. You know?
That now I wonder if this is like a series, a movie series, if we got to pick the exact movie.
Oh my God.
Or if we just hit the series.
Probably just a series.
I think I'm just going to rule out series.
Rule it out. But it could be part of a franchise.
Absolutely could.
So that's not taking away from it, but I would imagine it's not going to be like Jurassic Park 2. You know what I mean?
Like your brother's challenges?
Yeah.
Where it's got to be the specific movie?
Yes. I don't think it'll be a specific movie. I think, or it might be. No, yeah, it had to be a soundtrack from that movie.
Yeah, it would.
Well, shit. We can't really rule out any of them, then, can we?
No, not really.
But I don't think it'd be a TV series type movie.
No, like movie series, like trilogy.
Like you were saying, Blade?
Like Blade Trinity.
Possibly.
Yeah.
You mentioned that in the last video. It definitely wouldn't be that trilogy, but I guess it could be one from that trilogy.
Yeah.
Which makes it really hard. That would 100% fit that, too. But I also like your other ideas, too.
That is a scheme. Oh,
your
boy.
Video game idea wasn't too shabby either. We'll see.
Yeah.
Let's jump in and see what we got here. Wish us luck.
Let's do it.
got to be a video game, right?
Dude, this has
The
90s fighting game written
all over it. Also, you really fucked me up with the Blade thing. Now I can't get Blade out of my head. we might divide and conquer on this one.
We
Just
might.
take two of our best guesses, and I'll say one, you say the other. This could be thrown in any fighting game, racing game.
100%.
There's so many games this would fit in the early late middle 90s.
Biggest game
Mid.
this has me thinking about. Now, the very beginning
Mm-hmm.
was just, I'm like, ooh, Sonya Blade from Mortal Kombat.
See, I never played a whole lot
Popped
of
in my head. But then, like, as we get to this part, I'm just like, this has Tekken written all over it.
I can see that, but that's 2000s.
I know.
And that by that, or maybe late 90s, it's been so damn long. I'm trying to think, like, I played more Tekken than I did Mortal Kombat.
See, I played more Mortal Kombat than I did Tekken.
Is there a Tekken movie?
I don't know. If there is, I never saw it.
This definitely fits the theme of Tekken, though. I could see that 100%. It's just been so long, I don't remember when it came out. I just remember the cheetah dude.
Dude, that was my favorite to
That's
play
my
as.
favorite guy all the time, the cheetah
I
guy.
loved playing as him.
I just played it not too long ago, too. I downloaded it. It was like free on PlayStation.
Okay.
And I was like, oof, this is rough.
Tekken 5 is the one that I came into.
Okay. Yeah, I played Tekken 1.
I never played that one.
But what you're saying, it does fit the theme of that. But now you really screwed me up with that Blade thing, because now all the whole song, I was just like, this would fit perfect in that Blade 2 and that club scene.
It still has that vampire movie, that old school vampire movie feel. But I'm trying to steer clear. I want to personally steer clear of like trilogies or franchises.
Yeah, I get it.
For the guessing, because it's like I'm terrible with that, and I'm never gonna pick the right one.
But here's the thing. The other ones you've thought about as well. So we got Resident Evil franchise. We got Mortal Kombat franchise. Street Fighter, was there more than one? I don't know.
Wait, Mortal Kombat had more than multiple movies?
Yeah. They had like 3 movies throughout they had like 2 movies in the 90s, and then they just came out with another one, so it's a franchise.
Well, I didn't realize there was 2 movies in the 90s.
Yeah.
I only ever saw one of them in the 90s.
Yeah, I believe there was 2.
Fuck.
One mid-90s, one late 90s, maybe?
Huh.
Obviously, we can't look that up right now.
No,
so I'm just guessing. Street Fighter was early 90s as well. And it had the dude from Kickboxer in it, or where the shit. Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Yeah,
that guy. He's in it.
Watched a lot of fighting movies back then, because that's what my dad's always been into.
Yeah, I could, but I'm not gonna lie, you messed me up with the Blade thing. You really screwed me over on this. Now I cannot get that out of my head. I'm like, this would fit so perfectly as a Blade soundtrack.
Yeah, it would.
All 3 of them.
Yeah.
So that might be my guess by the end of it, but I'm not sure yet. We're still formulating.
Oh,
just because I can't get off of it. But I might do Street Fighter too. I can see it.
Yeah, I don't know, dude.
It's like it's like the 3 that we've listened to.
I felt like you had a very dark theme with a little bit of uplifting in the first one.
Yes.
You had a lot more uplifting in the second one, but it still followed that dark theme. And then this one's just uplifting.
And they got video game written all over them. That's the issue. That is the issue that I'm running into, because it sounds like almost every 90s soundtrack video game. Like,
I know.
Maybe not every, but any like racing, fighting, like it all had this kind of a soundtrack to it. ATVs, you know what I mean? Like all that kind of shit. So then you're, like you said, you're trying to put those in what became a movie.
Dude, as soon as you said video game, my brain is stuck.
And then you screwed me over with the fucking Blade thing last one. So we'll see here. We'll see. Let's finish it out. Maybe we'll get some more hints. Though in this song, she also said, "I'm a master of the game," and that's why I was like,
yeah.
I looked right at you and I was like, dude, she said game, but then the rest had nothing to do with the game. So I was like, I don't know.
But she's a control. Control.
Is that what you think?
I don't know.
Let's finish it out.
Let's do it.
Well, reckoning time is here. Should we do the song first?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. So I enjoyed the beat, even though it was a dated beat.
I did too.
But I liked that beat a lot.
Super dated, super old school club vibe.
Made it nostalgic.
The whole way. It was very nostalgic.
Yeah.
Just the song in general. Yeah. I enjoyed it.
Even though it was super repetitive, I think I'm still going to follow the 6.2 and it's going to go to playlist.
Yeah, I'm going to go flat 6 playlist.
Hell yeah. Now that we got that out of the way, let's take some shots here. Or should let's debate. Let's this is
We're going to debate?
Let's narrow it down. Okay, first of all, are there any racing movies that were made based off 90s game? Because if there was a test drive movie, I tell you what, Jack, that would be my first guess. Okay, that'd be my first guess, but there's not.
I don't think so.
So, and Need for Speed was 2000s, so I missed that mark, right? GTA wasn't till late 90s. Crazy Taxi, but I don't think they made a movie off that. I'm just throwing out, like, I'm stuck on the racing thing. I could see it being a fighting game too. That's the problem.
Dude,
here.
I'm so stuck on the fighting, especially with that upbeat, like, that bounce.
Hadouken!
God, I love that.
I'm not gonna lie, Blade is still sticking in my head quite a bit. I could see Blade.
Yeah.
But it's gotta be, it's like it's that narrow margin of like it's
here's the 3 video games we've mentioned that have movies.
And I don't think it's Resident Evil. I don't think so at all.
So what have we named? Resident Evil, Tekken,
Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter. All the fighting franchises.
So we got 3 fighting franchises.
But I don't think Tekken had a movie.
Okay, so we're down to 2. I'll eliminate it right there. I don't care.
Yeah.
Get it out.
Yeah, okay. I don't think there was a Tekken movie.
So we have Street Fighter.
Yep.
And we have Mortal Kombat.
Yep.
And we have Blade.
Those are our 3 best shots, as I'd say.
Now, out of those, I've never seen Street Fighter. I've seen all 4 of those others. Or 4. I've seen the first Mortal Kombat and all 3 Blade movies.
Yeah.
And personally,
I've definitely seen Blade movies. It would fit the first 2 Blade movies, I'd say.
Yeah, I am. Just that second song, that tone had vampire written all over it, and that's what made Blade pop in my head. But that was the only big hint I had towards Blade.
Yep. And then this one, she said game, like a master of the game, which it could be just the control thing.
Yeah.
Theme. But it also just reinforced that it's a game thing.
Yeah.
100%. Every time I heard it, I was like, it's a fucking game. For sure.
Dude, that just drilled it more in my head that's where my vibe's going.
Then the whole time I was listening, I was like thinking of 90s racing movies because I was like, man, I'm still stuck on that racing soundtrack thing because it's like, but I couldn't think of all the movies I know that were based like Need for Speed.
I could so see Need for Speed here.
Yeah.
Like,
but Need for Speed was a little too late in that era. And then I thought about another vampire movie, Queen of the Dam.
Yeah, but it's not that.
Listen, I thought the same thing, but I was like, man, if that Queen of the Dam was maybe 3 years earlier, I could see this being on it. But because I had like corn on it and stuff like that, right?
No, I could definitely see these songs being on it, but
I've never seen that movie, by the way.
I've seen that movie.
Holy shit.
Like 6 times.
What? Is it good?
I enjoy it.
Okay. All right. Wow.
And none of these songs come to mind.
Okay. Okay. I've never seen it. That was just, I know the soundtrack had corn in it.
Yes.
So I was like, okay, so that would be a darker themed movie. So, okay.
And
so
it is.
That wouldn't fit. Okay.
But I've seen that movie too many times to think that this would fit.
So how do we want to do this out of this 3 here? I'm still stuck on Blade after you mentioned that. I'm not going to lie. But I also could see Street Fighter or Mortal Kombat.
I'm going Mortal Kombat.
Mortal Kombat's definitely the more popular of the fighting movies.
That's what I'm going with here.
Which one?
The first one.
Okay, was it Resurrection or something like that? That's the one I saw. And I was like, went back to watch as a kid and I watched the first one. I was like, what the fuck is this?
This is way different.
But there was music like this in that movie, I feel like, too. It's been so long.
Dude, I haven't watched it in my adult life, but it just has that vibe.
It's been a good 8 years.
It feels...
Yeah, no, you're right.
It's where my head's at.
So you're going Mortal Kombat 1?
Yes.
I'm tempted to either go Mortal Kombat 2 or Blade. Just nail it down, right?
Yeah.
Put Street Fighters there too.
Dude,
but I want to say Street Fighter was earlier 90s, and I don't think that sound would fit early 90s. I think that's a mid 90s thing for sure. Though Pretty Hate Machine by Nine Inch Nails came out in 89, so the sound was there.
Honestly, here in my take, if I wasn't gonna go with Mortal Kombat 1,
let me hear it.
I would jump on Blade 1 or Blade 2. And I'd probably go Blade 1 just because
of the dated. Yep, I agree. I'm going to go Blade 1 because, though, I think it would fit better in Blade 2 just because there's that whole club scene.
I agree.
But it's too late. It's too late. Yeah, I'll go Blade 1.
Well, there you go.
There we go. We'll see who
living on a prayer over here.
Dude, we were probably so freaking off.
Probably. Dude, we're
Should we look it up? Should we look it up now?
No, I'm just going to let him tell me.
Okay.
Whether I'm right or wrong. I like that better.
But I'm curious.
I know, me too. Well, unless, obviously, when we go to put them in a playlist, if it pops it up, then we'll know. But
yeah, because we even waited to put all our songs in playlists just so we didn't run upon this problem.
Yeah, because
you never know.
I just really want him to tell me whether I'm right or wrong, or when he tells me I'm wrong.
We're probably so far off.
God. I hope not.
It's like, oh, this is Beverly Hills Cop 4 or some shit.
The worst part about this
Lethal Weapon 3.
The worst part about this is this challenge initially started with I was going to have to wear an Eagles jersey, which burned my skin off.
Yeah, and then he was nicer with it.
He was very nice.
Yes.
And he adjusted it to music. And he was going to, if I win, he's going to suggest more songs that I would be into.
Mm-hmm.
And if you win, it's going to be more tailored towards you.
Yep.
And if neither of us win, it's torture month.
Which is like
every month for us.
Every month, yeah.
We're used to this.
Yeah, we definitely have a few people in our Patreon that just like, hey, let's torture these guys.
Yeah.
And it's fun.
But I thoroughly enjoy it
when another little bit of torture?
When we earn it. When we earn the torture.
Yes, sir.
And I feel like that's coming.
Dude, we definitely earned it on this one because we're probably so far off.
Yeah. Although I don't know. What else is there?
I don't know, dude. But that's the problem. We have two minds, one brain cell.
Yeah.
And
unless this is a horror movie.
Yeah. I
which I don't.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I can't see it, but I know nothing about horror movies.
Yeah, I think it's probably video game related just because that beat, dude.
Yeah.
But I could 100% see it being Blade.
I could too.
Watches some like very, very underground freaking movie.
A B level movie.
B level movie, yeah. It didn't even go into theaters.
Oh, that'd be clever.
It would be. Don't even tell me.
Please don't have done that. I'm enjoying this too much, ain't I?
Now you just irritated me. I was like, it's like a knockoff of like, what'd you say, Mortal Kombat? Yeah. Mortal Wombat.
Immortal Wombat.
Wombats fight. Finish him.
Why would you stop it?
Stop it.
I can't even right now. Now I need to know if that's a movie.
Mortal Wombat.
If it's not, it should be.
It definitely should be. Yeah.
Somewhere on YouTube.
What do wombats eat? Because that's.
I don't know.
So they like beat each other with sticks or something in the movie. You know what I mean? I'm just trying to.
I have no idea. But we are two boys.
One brain cell.
You vote for that brain cell in the comments.
Let us know how far off we were.
Yeah.
I'm expecting pretty damn far.
Let us know if we need extra brain cells over here.
It's got to be mid-90s, though. If this is not mid-90s, it's a travesty.
Honestly, old school music in newer movies.
Yes, it's popular.
Like,
yeah.
Yeah.
That would be hilarious. It's like from 2015.
That'd be so bad for us.
It would be really embarrassing.
Yeah, it would. Because I started watching movies that were newer. Oh, boy.
You stressed us out, Ren. Let us know how we did.
Well done.
Until next time, y'all. Peace out.
Peace.